So I just finished up lunch. I was gonna try to go skate today, but it's raining out and it's super wet now. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get back to the studio and then I'm just gonna start working on all the projects I have. So I'm gonna cut a bunch of map board down for stencil stuff tomorrow that I'm cutting in the lab. Need to make some other graphics. I need to do some editing on some sticker graphics for the Kickstarter. Need to sketch up some more concept for some custom toys I need to just start working on for some shows coming up this year. And I'm just gonna try to draw for a little while, just for fun, because I never get to do that anymore. So I might film some of that and might show you guys the process of how I take a sketch, turn it into something like a sticker or whatever. But yeah, should be fun. And also going to be looking at different studios and stuff today, just like applying for like their work-live spaces if they have any available, but there's almost none in Boston. Check out this cat. Nice. All right. So continue on with the vlog here. I'm just doing a bunch of file structure stuff. So a few months ago and also a year ago, I lost a lot of my old design work, photographed illustrations, murals, stuff like that. Lost a bunch of hard drives and I didn't have things visually backed up because I had so many things. I just had no way of organizing it all and getting all the file structure figured out. So what I'm doing right now is I have an external hard drive right now, a new one that's a lot nicer. I'm going through every single thing I've done over the last 10 years, organizing it, building a file structure out, and then I'm going to be uploading it to Dropbox, so I will now have all that stuff in the cloud. And then I'm going to kind of go through it all and see what I want to use for my new website. There's a lot of stuff that's so old I don't even want to share it on my website. There's no point. It's just not good work. So that happens, you know, over time. You evolve, and things that you did years ago, you can't even believe that you did them. So it's basically going to be that process. A lot of stuff I can't show still because it's under non-disclosure agreement stuff with larger companies, like all the stuff I did for commerce. I can't release any of that anywhere publicly until the items are either manufactured and made and out in market. And that's the only way I can publish any of that stuff. I can share things privately with clients and things like that, but I cannot post it online. So, kind of sucks. But yeah, so I'm just gonna film a little section here, as a little time lapse of doing all this file structure shit, and you can kind of see how tedious it is in the day of the life of a real freelance illustrator and graphic designer. These are real life things you need to do, and if you have your file structure set up correctly, you won't have to deal with this sort of headache. What's up, guys? So I just got home and all these backing cards just came in, so I'm gonna just do a quick little video of me packing all these up and punching the holes in them. So came out kind of cool. It's like a red and silver backing card. Originally it was gonna be a white card with a red, like a dark red metallic, but unfortunately I was given some wrong information from someone on a company that could do that. Turns out they can't do that anymore, so we're just going to kind of go forward with these and pack them up. So I have to grab the enamel pins. Okay, so I got both packs of pins here. There should be 100 cards here, so I can't really mess up. I need to really focus on this. I'll be using a Japanese screw punch. I just finished punching all the holes inside all the cards. So over 100 cards here. I always get a couple extra just in case, but there's only 50 in each color for both pins. So 50 in the black and gold and 50 in the red and nickel. Now what I'll typically do to get started on this is I'll try to set up my work area so it's a little bit more convenient. I have my cards here. I have extra cards here. And I just go until I'm done packing. Now each one of these pins is individually bagged in some plastic, so it takes a while to take them out. I don't think I'm going to be able to reuse these bags for anything, and you can recycle these, I believe, so we're just going to grab a handful of them at a time, and we're just going to grab some scissors and cut the tops off, dump the pins out. My scissors. Now I'm wearing gloves, like I always wear gloves whenever I'm handling anything that's going to be packaged, just to help avoid fingerprints, dust, dirt, debris, oil, or grease getting on any of the product. You don't have to wear gloves, you don't have to do all this. I just, after working in fabrication and production of different products over time, you just kind of get in the habit of having them on. Alright, so these are just some cellophane bags. I believe I got these from clearbags.com, and these backing cards I got from Primo Print. Pretty happy with it. Decent cards. So the way that these work is that there's actually a self-adhesive label or self-adhesive tab here, and you pull this plastic off and you stick it down, and you can actually adjust the height and everything. Alright, so I got one of these little guys here. This is where I put all my pin backs in while I'm working. And basically what I do is I just start lining them up, taking the pin backs off one by one and putting them in a line like this on my work surface. done taking all the backings off the pins, and this is also a great way to do inventory and look for defects and stuff like that in all your pins. I actually already went ahead and went through all of these pins previously before filming this video when they first came in to make sure there weren't any major defects. So there's no B grade pins from this new manufacturer, at least in this round. So I've been very satisfied. Really excited about the quality of these, but it's a lot easier, like I said before, to do your inventory and stuff like this because you can actually count all your pins, you can see them all in front of you, and you can inspect each one as you pack them up. And if you do have B grades in your order, you can actually just take those pins and put them in a separate box and sell them at a reduced price. Some people will still like your B grade pins. Okay, so here are all my pins now packaged in their cellophane and put on their backing cards. I just keep them in these boxes and stuff until they're ready to be shipped out, or if I need to send them to anyone, I can easily just grab them. I'll label this box, and then this will go on my shelf where I keep all my different merch, products, prints, all that stuff, stickers. They're all stored in different types of containers, so I can easily find them and grab them when I need them. Because I have a small studio space, which is also my bedroom, it can get kind of messy and cluttered in here, so this is currently my best solution, to just grab everything really quickly and know where to find it if I need to find it. So now I'm on to the next pin. It's the same design, but now in black and gold. So there's all the pins there. There's some that have been taken out of the package, so you can see what those look like. Really happy with how these came out. They look beautiful. I'm a big sucker for a black and gold pin myself, but wanted to make sure I had some really cool options that were extremely limited. If you guys have questions, obviously, on how I do certain things, always leave them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer them for you or see what I can do to help you out. I never keep information from people. If people want to know how I do something, how I make something, sources I use, that sort of stuff, I let people know. Like, I don't want people to feel like they have to deal with, the gatekeeper mentality of not being able to learn something because they don't live in a certain area, like a certain city, or they don't have a certain social circle of people that they hang out with. I'm just so sick of that. I've been dealing with my entire life as a freelance creative, and as someone that didn't go to college, it's really hard to make those sort of connections with people and sort of, get out there. Like, a lot of artists hold themselves back from growing potentially because of other people in the scene that sort of become gatekeepers, and they don't allow people in that they don't like. And I just think it's really dumb. So if you guys ever have any questions on how I do anything, whether it's making enamel pins, how I design backing cards, all that sort of stuff, anything you want to know, I'll have it out there. I'm also going to be offering services and stuff as well for helping people design their first enamel pin and consulting with different factories and stuff like that. Very similar to how a lot of other pin websites operate, except instead of you paying a company so much money just for them to basically be a liaison for you with a manufacturer overseas, and then charging you a massive upcharge on production, I'm just going to be doing a percentage as small as I can possibly do it to handle with the stress and everything else, just to help people out. Get your first pin made, get your first batch of stickers made. If you want to make toys, I'll help you get there. That's sort of the plan with this channel, really, is just to sort of help more people explore what they can do creatively and independently without, you know, without the expensive resources, without needing to necessarily go to college to learn everything. If you want to learn something, the information's out there. It's just curating it, finding a way to make time for it, and, you know, pursue it. Well, enough of that rant. I'm going to get into unpacking the rest of these pins here.